What up, y'all? It's AG33. I'm back with another video. Like I said, I'm gonna keep them coming consistent. In this video today, I'm just talking about men are giving up. They say, what is the point of trying anymore? And excuse me, I'm setting up. I'm about to do a tattoo here in a little bit, so I'm just cleaning stuff. But I wanted to talk about that because it's just something that I've been thinking about a lot. And I made videos talking about, why you should keep going and stuff like that. But you have to understand that we've gone through those times too. A lot of these videos, they're talking about how bad things are right now in the world and stuff like that. But things have never been perfect in the world. We've always gone through different disasters, economic crisis, different, situations socially. But that doesn't mean that you should give up on just living. I understand because I felt that way before. I felt completely hopeless, especially in my early 20s. Like I just felt like I had no direction. I felt like life was almost pointless. Like I just at that time I felt like I couldn't make anything happen. I never thought that I would be where I am now, and I didn't know how I was gonna get there. There were things that I wanted to do, and sometimes you just get in that negative mindset and it starts to feel like, man, everything that I want is just not realistic. You got people in your ear telling you, hey, you need to do this and you need to do that. And why haven't you done this yet? Why haven't you accomplished this yet? And, it can kind of make you feel a little bit more lost than you already did. And you might see people, reaching different milestones in their life at times before you do, and it'll make it feel like you're doing something wrong, and you'll start to doubt your own process. But I would say, man, like when they say I don't feel like I should keep going, like I should just give up on everything, what's the point? I have no desire to continue to. I don't want to do these things everybody wants me to do, and you don't have to. That's one thing that you got to remember. You do not have to do anything that they have set out in life and said that you had to do. All the constructs that they've built. Oh, you got to go get married, or you got to go to college. You can live life on your terms, but you have to keep going though, because if your path is not the traditional path, then you're gonna have to go through your own trials and tribulations, learning as you go through different, your own path. So I would just say, man, if you feel that way, if you feel hopeless, if you feel lost, just know that you're supposed to. And most people do go through, phases like that. I'm not gonna say everybody does, but there's a lot of people out in the world who go through phases of life where they feel like they don't know what they're gonna do next. They feel completely lost, and you really just gotta keep on searching. That's one thing I never stopped doing. No matter how bad I felt, no matter how hard life got, no matter how lost I felt, I was always searching though, because I always knew deep down that I was gonna find what it was that I was looking for, and I was gonna find my spot in life, and that's all you gotta do. And one thing that really helps with that is just being grateful too, man, because if you're always looking up at what people have more than you, and not looking down and looking low and seeing the people that have less than you, then you're always going to feel like you're operating at a deficit. You're always going to feel like you're behind, but you don't even realize, especially if you're in America, we're in one of the richest nations. Even if you're poor in America, you have more than people in some of the poorest nations. So just don't even feel, you're going to feel how you're going to feel. But at the same time, you gotta just keep picking yourself back up and rebounding. That's how it's gonna feel. And honestly, one thing that would really be helpful for you is getting off social media. Because if you're just looking at what everybody else is doing all day long, you don't really have time to focus on anything that you want to do. Get off, delete your social media. You only use YouTube to search up the things that you want to do. Only use YouTube to see videos that are gonna help you on your journey. Don't use YouTube in a way where you're always looking at things that you don't have, or seeing things that are gonna cause you to be negative. And one thing that is gonna be a reoccurring theme in a lot of my videos coming up is just state control, controlling your state, controlling your emotions, controlling your frequency, the way you feel, controlling your thoughts. Everything is based on how you look at things and how you interact with what goes on in your life. When things happen, you can look at it as a lesson and learn from it and make yourself better from it, or you can just look at it as, oh, you have bad luck and things bad are always happening to you. And if you feel that way, then you're never gonna be able to learn from situations that happen in your life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of hard for me to focus on cleaning. So I'm gonna just wrap the video up right there. I just wanted to do that real quick and keep these videos coming out the best that I can as I get thoughts that are gonna help you guys, or I hope to help you guys. And for me, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. I felt the same way people feel about giving up with YouTube, because I felt like, what's the point? Like, my channel is not where I wanted it to be, but that's a negative mindset. It said, I have to remember, hey, if I can help a few people, then that I did what I was supposed to do. And I still get comments on my old videos of people getting, gems from it, and people, receiving some value from it. So that does keep me going. And I have to remember that, man. It's not about having a million views and a million followers all the time if you can help people go through some things that you went through. Because I always said that I wanted to be what I might have needed at that time. I wanted to be that to other people, be what I needed in my times where I felt lost and stuff like that. So that's all I'm gonna say, man. Y'all just like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna keep tapping in with y'all, man. It's AG33.